It's Karen. I know it's been a while, but as I said before, it's finding the time and the energy to do a vlog is hard these days. Um, I'm still dealing with the eczema on my hands, which I think I talked about that before. It wasn't an allergy, it's actually dyshidrotic eczema. I went to my family physician to see if they could give me something, and they gave me some prednisone, a really low dose, which basically did nothing, and like an ointment for my hands, which did nothing. And then, of course, I did something bad, and I went through our medicine cabinet and found some old steroid cream that my husband was prescribed back in the day for some contact dermatitis. And when I did research online, basically this specific medicine was listed as one of the best to treat this kind of eczema. So I was like, well, I'm totally using it. And it started to clear it up. And then I had an OB appointment the next week, and I told the OB that I was using this, and he was like, okay, that's fine. And he actually prescribed me more. So, I'm still taking the shots twice a day. Boo. Basically, my whole stomach, well, not my whole stomach. I have bruises now because since I'm on the 2 a day, obviously my blood is getting thinner, and so therefore I'm bruising easier. I'm starting to get not as tired. I'm starting to have a little bit more energy. Of course, I'm still working 40 hours, and man, I'd love to stay home and be able to take care of things here at the house. I bought some maternity clothes in the past week. I got some shirts that'll fit me later on, definitely not now, because I'm still not showing, but like I get bloated, I would say more, because I mean I definitely don't have a bump or anything there close to. I'm overweight, as you've seen in my other videos when I've showed you my abdomen, and it's just, I mean, it hasn't changed because I have fluff. I guess my sister corrected me because I was like, I'm a fat pregnant person. She said it's called fluff when you're pregnant. So because I have fluff, it's just you're not going to see much. But I still, because I kind of get bloated at times, especially after eating like dairy or something or whatever, I eat more than normal. I love maternity pants, and that's what I bought. Basically, that's all I'm really wearing. Because I sit all day, and just having the waistband against my bloated stomach, it just was uncomfortable. But can I just say that I think that anyone should be able to wear maternity pants even when they're not pregnant, because it's like wearing pajamas. They are so darn comfortable. So anyhow, so I got 3 pairs from Motherhood Maternity. That's really it. This blog's gonna be all over the place. I really don't have any new symptoms. I guess one that I have noticed is I'm having more nasal congestion, and more so in my sinuses. Like right now I have one, and I really think it has to do with the fronts coming in every so often. It's hot because it's summer, and then as the thunderstorms roll in at night or whatever, that's when I get a headache, like right now. And it's just in my sinuses, so I know it's not high blood pressure. I know it's not anything like that. Like, it's definitely sinuses, because all day I've had pressure and not a headache, and now I'm actually getting the headache, and it's like, all I can take is Tylenol, and it sucks. I love Advil. I've always used Advil, and now that I'm pregnant, I can't use Advil, and it's, like, horrible. And my allergies seem to be heightened. Like, I'm sneezing every time I go outside, or I walk into my office, which I seem to be allergic to my office. So, yeah, I just, so that's, like, some main symptoms I've had. I'm going to definitely ask the doctor the next time I'm there. In a few moms groups I'm on Facebook, I'm asking them if there's anything that they've taken for a decongestant while pregnant, because, these headaches are getting to be horrible, and, like, I'm hoping, and I cross my fingers they don't turn into migraines, because in the past they've turned into migraine sinus headaches. So, and they're definitely worse than pre-pregnancy. Just the sinus pressure. Let's see, what else? I was going to say something. Oh, my last OB appointment, every time I go to the OB, I am... All right, let me start here. I am the world's worst for having anxiety when going to the gynecologist. I know it's nothing to be concerned about. I know that it's 5 minutes at tops that you're spread eagle. I know that it's really not that big of a deal, but I have the biggest anxiety over going. And so, and anything you read, it's like what to expect with your first OB appointment is like a pelvic exam. And so I freak myself out before I go for my appointment. I've had 2 OB appointments. And the first one was just the educational, and the last 2 were with actual doctors. So I've had 2 true OB appointments. And both times I think I'm going to get a pelvic because that's what all the literature says. And the first time I was, we're sitting there and I'm like, at the end of the appointment, I'm like, well, is that it? And he was like, yeah, we don't do pelvics to the second trimester. You'll probably have one. The next time you come at 14 weeks, which was this last one, and he said, we'll do one then because we typically don't like to introduce any kind of germ into the vaginal canal near the cervix. And I was like, okay, great. So I've psyched myself out. I've raised my blood pressure. It was like 148 over something. Because anxiety can raise your blood pressure. And of course, at first they were, because it was up once, they were like, whatever. And so I psyched myself out, and I'm like, ugh. And then to come to find out, I psyched myself out for really nothing. So then I had another appointment at the end of August. It was like the 27th or something like that. I don't remember. And that doctor was like, again, I feel like I'm going to have a pelvic exam because that's what I was told at the last appointment. And they take my blood pressure. It's 144 or something because I have anxiety when I think I'm going to have a pelvic exam. It's just me. And my husband's like, well, just expect not to have one. And I'm like, that's not that simple. So anyway, so at the end of this appointment, I was like, am I not having a pelvic? And he's like, well, when was your last PAP? And I was like, a year ago, October. And he was like, oh, well, we'll probably just wait till after you deliver to do a real like pelvic and PAP test. And we'll do cervix checks towards the end of your pregnancy. And I was like, really? So I'm really hoping that when I go at the end of September, which I think it is actually September 27th, my next appointment, I really hope that it's fine. Like, I really hope it's a normal range, because this last time they were like, high blood pressure, is bad, and it can cause a lot of things, and pregnancy really brings it out, and you're at risk for this, that, and the other thing. Which in between the 2 OB appointments, I'd gone to my family physician for my hand, my eczema, and my blood pressure there was perfect. It was 121 over something. Like, it was perfect. So I know that it's strictly anxiety about pelvic exams when I go to the OB. So now that I know I'm not going to have one, I'm really curious as to how that's going to affect my numbers. So I'll definitely update y'all. I know I've been terrible about updating. It's just like, it seems like Thursday comes around so fast. By the time I make this, it's like I feel like I'm at next Thursday already. It's crazy. And then, Thursday nights get busy after work because I'm working, and then the weekends it's like I just want to relax and spend time with my husband, and I don't know. But so I'm really truly not like trying to neglect you guys. It's just life is busy. I get home at 5 o'clock, I cook dinner, but before I know it, like, it's time for bed, and it's crazy. The other thing I want to mention is I did have like a nice intro for this, for my vlogs, and I use music and that kind of thing, but like YouTube wasn't monetizing them, and I was like, And I know, no one makes much on those, but it's nice, especially to make something. So that's why they're not printing anymore, and I'm not really doing the intro anymore. I might try on this vlog, and if it doesn't monetize, I probably won't ever use it again. But sorry, it's my nose again. It's I need a decongestant. Anyhow, I would say the only other thing that has been on our mind as far as baby is just our finances and what we're going to do. Like, I really want to stay home with the baby once it's born, and we're just trying to figure out that part. I really do not want to put a 6-week-old in daycare, which that is that's when I would need to go back to work, is 6 weeks. I could have another 6 weeks, but it's unpaid. So only 6 weeks is paid. So, I don't know. Like, my husband's trying to get his business off the ground, which is going to be a personal business. He basically, he works for the state of West Virginia, and he's trying to get his business off the ground as a part-time to supplement our income, which is basically computer repair. And I am praying, and I'm just like keeping my fingers crossed that takes off. We've had a couple bites of like friends that we've put the word out to, hey, we're going to be doing this, and they've called and asked for help. So I really hope that it works out. So, and all of y'all, please send good thoughts and prayers our way as far as that is concerned. I do have some cloth diaper buys. Maybe I'll do another video, because I don't want this one to be too long. So thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I'm not the most consistent when it comes to uploading, but I will see you all at the next vlog, hopefully next week, but no worries if it's not next week. There will be more vlogs. And again, I don't want to do belly shots every week, because it's kind of depressing, because there is no bump.